afternoon everyone. I am Chitra Thakur from Electrical Department of Technocrats Institute of Technology and Science. Today I am presenting a lecture on topic AC bridge. First we have discussed about what is bridge. Basically a bridge circuit is used for the measurement of unknown value of resistance, inductance and capacitance. Here the simple form of the bridge is Wheatstone bridge is the basic and the simplest form of the bridge circuit. Broadly classification of bridge is we have divided into two parts, AC and DC bridge. First we have to see that DC bridge is again divided into two, Wheatstone bridge and Kelvin's bridge depending upon the application. Again we have go to AC bridge. AC bridge are generally divided into Maxwell bridge, Hayes bridge, Shearing bridge and Wells bridge. Now the basic comparison between AC and DC bridge. AC bridge are those bridge which is used for the finding of unknown value of resistance only, and AC bridge is used for the finding the unknown value of resistance, inductance and capacitance also, as well as frequency. The supply source used for DC bridge, we have used DC supply source, and for AC bridge we have used AC पावर सप्लाई. करंट जो नेक्स्ट हमारा जो है करंट डिटेक्टर. द करंट डिटेक्टर यूज्ड फॉर डीसी ब्रिज इज डीसी डिटेक्टर which is galvanometer only, and for AC bridge we have used three types of detector, that is galvanometer, vibration galvanometer, headphones and tuned amplifier depending upon the frequency which we have used for the AC bridge. Components which we have used for these bridge are, in DC bridge we have used only resistance, in AC bridge we have used impedances which is inductance, capacitance or maybe the combination of both. The basic construction of AC bridge are, we have four arms. In AC bridge we have four arms. In between two arms we have connect a detector, and the opposite two arms we have connect a supply source. If this bridge is a DC bridge we have used a DC supply source. If this bridge is a AC bridge we have used a AC supply source. If the bridge is AC then we have used a detector which is galvanometer. If this bridge is AC bridge then we have used a tuned amplifier or a vibration galvanometer or a headphone as a detector. For the balancing condition, we have find out the value of unknown value of resistance, inductance or capacitance under balancing condition only. For the balancing condition, if the bridge is, if the detector gives the null deflection, that means our bridge is balanced. At null condition, our galvanometer or a detector give the zero value. That means there is no current flow from that branch. That means the point, the potential difference at point B and D is at same potential. So there are two conditions for balance a bridge. The detector current should be zero, or the potential difference between the detector node should be zero. These are the two conditions. At that time the EMF at point B and D is equal. That means potential at E1 is the potential difference between branch AB. So that time E1 is equals to E2. E1 is we written as I1 Z1. E2 we write as I2 Z2. Under balancing condition the current values are same. For under balancing condition the detector gives null deflection. That means the current flow from branch A, B and BC is same. That means I1 is equals to I3 and I1 is equals to E1 upon Z1 plus Z3. Same for the I2. Under balancing condition the I2 is equals to I4. That means I4 is equals to E upon Z2 plus Z4. substituting these value in the above equation, that is I1 Z1 equals to I2 Z2, we have find that we put these values and simplify the equation. We got that Z1 Z4 is equals to Z2 Z3, which is the balancing condition, which is the basic balancing condition for any bridge. Now we come on AC bridges. AC bridges are broadly classified. AC bridge, we have already discussed about AC bridges and DC bridges. In AC bridge, we have used as AC supply source and a galvanometer as a detector. Now the types of AC bridges are, if we use for finding unknown inductance, we have used Maxwell bridge, Maxwell inductance capacitance bridge, Hayes bridge, Anderson bridge and Owens bridge for the measurement of unknown value of inductance. For the finding unknown value of capacitance, we used D-Shorty bridge and Shearing bridge. For the measurement of unknown value of frequency, we have used Vance bridge only. Now we discuss about Maxwell bridge. This is the basic circuit diagram of the Maxwell bridge. We have 4 arms. In every arms we have connect impedances. In arm AB we have connect a unknown value of resistance R1 and the unknown impedance L1. In arms BC we have connected unknown value of resistance, known value of resistance R2. In arm B we have connected a known value of resistance R3 and known value of inductance L3. In arm BD DC we have connected a known value of resistance R4. With the help of these unknown values, with the help of these known values, we have find the value of R1 and L1. Here we are using a balancing condition, basic balancing condition, Z1 Z4 is equals to Z2 Z3. With the help of this basic balancing condition, we have find the unknown value of R1 and L1, which is R1 equals to R2 upon R4 into R3 plus small r3, and L1 is equals to L3 R3 divided by R4.